I forget
Peace
that.
and one love. Y'all already know, man. It's your boy 2eiies. We got Snubble in the building. You know what I mean? What up, gang? You know what I'm saying? All right, now shout out to Geechee Gotti. He is the official champion of the year for the three
Yeah,
times, not three in a row, because you got Chill in the middle, but he is a three-time champ. You know what I'm saying? So
mm-hmm.
shout out to the, you know what I'm saying? Geechee Gotti, West Coast, all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Basic.
But man, let's talk about, you know what I'm saying, what did you feel about watching, you know what I'm saying, as far as the panel, the people on the panel, you know what I mean? You know,
Let's name the list first. Let me give respect to the list before I even get on the panel.
all
You know,
right, covered it. You got the list or you want me to drop it? I got it. You want me,
I got it as well. Go ahead. Do you think?
well, we know coming in at number 22 is Dre Dennis. He got bumped out to 20th spot. Coming in at number 21 was real name Brandon. He also got bumped out of the 20th spot. So shout out to them. You know what I mean? But coming in at number 20 was T Top.
Hey, all respect to T Top. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. I felt like, my boy Dunch did some work this year, man. Maybe I could be biased because I'm a fan of him. But it's just, this was the year where, who is Dunch? Dunch is in the tournament kicking ass. That's who Dunch is. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
And see for
I feel
me,
like
I really
only
felt strong
one battle.
about that Dre Dennis at number 20 because that's why I had at number 20 on my list. Remember?
Did he have as much quality battles as he had quantity? And when I mean quality, things that the culture was, you know what I'm saying, was speaking on due to good performances. Like, how many of those meant something?
Mm, that's interesting.
So
Ain't too many. I ain't too many. He had quantum physics. Remember that battle?
yeah, that was one. That was one of the ones like I was just speaking of. That fits in that category.
Do you remember? Well, I could tell you some of his battles, man. He had quantum physics,
Yes.
gun hood Zeke,
No.
Shastafa.
No.
Shastafa right now
I
is
remember who he is. I remember who he is. Him and the other dude had one of them 5 battles on I think it was on the riot.
he had City and Mac Myron, that 2-on-2.
Yes. Yes. For
Shuni
me,
he had Shuni the rapper on Bloody Scene. You remember that?
was that her first
I
battle back?
think that was her first or second.
Yeah. Okay.
Um,
That's a yes for me.
he had Danny Myers,
That's a yes for me.
Johnny Ice,
I know who Johnny Ice is, but I don't think that really moved anything.
Danger Zone on King of the Dot,
I saw that battle. I remember you talking about that.
E Ness on King of the Dot,
I didn't see it. I can't talk about it.
Coach Coleon on RBE,
All right, let's move along, man. See, that's what I
Eddie I on King of the Dot, L out of Mail on the Riot,
got his ass whooped.
Geechee Gotti,
Cool one round.
Shotty P in the playoffs,
Shotty got him out of there.
and he had many more battles in between. So for
See, and
me,
many more.
so
Many
for
more.
so for me, man, you know what I'm saying. I like the Drake Dennis in that 20th spot, but yeah, they got T Top in 20, Jack
Would you
Boy.
move? Would you move T Top out and put Drake in? In your
Yes,
opinion?
yes,
Okay. Okay, I just want to know that. No
yes.
argument.
Then they had Jack Boy at 19, Lou Castro at 18, Mad Flex at 17, Mac Myron at 16, Av at 15, B Dot at 14, Bill Collect at 13, Ill Will at 12, and Tay Rock at 11. What you think of what you thinking? What's going on?
Not, you know what? Do Ill Will have 3 dope battles? That's what I want to know. 3 dope 3
They
rounds.
gave him a lot of credit for as the Jag battle. That's a
I think you're supposed to get credit for one reason. Math Hoffa is a legend before Ill Will is. And like Jag, I just watched that battle yesterday, so it's funny. So it's like I remember he was telling him, "Y'all act like he beat Math, like y'all was gassing, like Math won that, like you know what I'm saying." But it was a close
so you
battle.
had that Jag battle, the A Ward
Mm-hmm.
battle,
Mm-hmm.
and
Clean.
QP.
Clean. Yeah. I guess it was they weren't. I think a body with Jag, a battle of the year contender with A Ward, and a 30 against Clean matches up with a Suso, you know what I'm saying? 3 in
Mm.
you know what I'm saying, 90 days. Because you got a battle of the year and a body.
So what's the
Surf,
difference there? Why is Surf so high?
I guess it's level of
His
opponents
impact, his
on the
impact.
stage, impact. I'm just saying, why doesn't the argument, work? I guess A Ward's not a URL battle. Try to use that, but he's top 5, so that should, mean something.
Mm-hmm.
Jag ain't nobody. Oh, okay. As soon as I 30, I mean he's nobody. That's why I said, can my work, my material be looked at? I guess they said certain material is better too. But all right, I'm not gonna trip. You know
How
what I'm
you feel
saying?
about Tay Rock at number 11?
Um,
You think him and Real Six should be flipped?
what was real sick with? Mike P.
Danny Myers, battle body of the year.
We know if you're a real
He had Pat Stay.
yeah.
Um,
Those weren't the wins though. That's why I asked for the
what
wins.
else? He had Arsenal.
Half Arsenal, so he got 2. That's 2. So it was Mike P at Arsenal. He lost to Av. He lost to Pat Stay. He beat Danny to body him with the help of Danny. It was like a 2-on-1. That's why we know what that body was. But Rock, I guess he beat A Verb. I never cared to know. It was both trash to me, to be honest. I thought he lost to official.
He lost to official. He beat the champion of the year.
Champion of the year. And the fans say he lost to Twerk.
But they got that as a debatable. Some people got Twerk first and third.
So I would have Rock at 10 and Real Sick at 11. I can see that. But then that makes me want to move Ill Will up over Real Sick. Real Sick should probably be 12, Ill Will 11, Rock 10. But that's just my opinion.
Okay. Now, when it comes to A Ward and Sue Surf,
Mm-hmm.
they had an argument about consistency.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And I know earlier you were saying how friends use comparison of 3 and 3 versus I just say 21 and 24. It's like
Mm-hmm.
they took out 10 battles of A Wards.
My whole thing was like, if you take a small sample portion of something, it could look amazing. But if you put it out in the field more times, it might just look great. So, but it's also a strategy. Can you fault somebody for jumping out there 3 times and having 3 great ones and having, 3 nice impacts over somebody else who was risking themselves more? But what I would do is I'm just going to take the person who's more battle tested. I have more of a bigger resume to look at to see what's your reactions for bounce backs and everything throughout one full year. You don't run away for 8 months and then come back.
Do you think when it came to A Ward, do you think how do you think they was defending his far as him? How do you think the panel defended
All
him?
right. Now here's where I get biased, but in my opinion, I believe it's a positive way. If as a culture, we know who the biggest brand is, the best you're gonna do is you better be glad you're in the top 5 at that stage, according to how everything is set up. This proves 2 things. Both sides gonna have to compromise. We're willing to put you in that top 5 and recognize you, but you will not get past that. Them 3 battles on URL are more impactful than anything you did in your career this year. That's what it was saying to me. Can I be mad at that? No, not if it's supposed to be the NBA and everybody agrees.
Now let me ask you this: do you think they was given the same argument when it comes to Danny Myers?
No, because for one thing, it was a body that was more of a forfeit than a body. The forfeit hurted for extra points being taken off. So that knocks you out of being out of I guess the top 5, being that you forfeit on a big stage versus on your first time being on this particular stage. I can understand. So I see what they did. Then later in the year, his noise wasn't as big as the beginning of the year before that battle. But it's one battle on the big stage. I felt like Calico got did dirty. Just not to be, you know what I'm saying, to be real. It's just,
Yeah, cause you know what I mean. It's like ain't nobody. It's like they just sweeping it under the rug to me. But you know what I'm saying, I thought Calico got the first round. I thought some.
hey, don't be a sourpuss, man. It's in there, man. It's 90. 9 rounds, 90 days.
Now let me ask you this. You know what I'm saying, when it comes to the champion of
Get
the
him out
year,
of
you know what I'm saying, or whatnot,
here.
and it seems to me, to me, it's like a pattern. Is champion of the year? Is it all year, or is it just the fourth quarter only matters?
What I think it is the impact. As much as they want to say anything, it's going to be the impact.
Or the fourth
Because
quarter?
just period. The
No, no,
impact
no,
throughout the
no,
year.
no, no. My question is, when it comes to
Okay.
champion of the year,
Oh,
and you
it
listening to
always,
how you listening to
oh
them and they
yeah.
talk, do you
But
think
they
that it
usually say
is
it's close
all
run.
year, or do you think it's really fourth quarter?
I think it's all year to the ones who take note as a friends and people like that, because they're gonna back up, don't forget. But for the most part, what we as people, the last thing we see, especially when it's a tight race. And every year, some type of way, the coaching makes these races tight, right? So now these last couple events be meaning something. It's like a close race in a NFL or the NBA for the playoffs. These next 3 fights might get you in the playoffs or out the playoffs. Don't matter if you went 6-0 to start out. If records are the same, and we always do that as a coach too, so we help feed it. That's why it goes through so smooth. But it's exciting. We want that anyway. But the problem is that first quarter, right? It gets forgotten about later on throughout the year. Let's see how Tay-Rock and Danny Myers age throughout the end of the year.
Okay. Let me finish it off. Number 10, Real Sick. Number 9 is Loso. Number 8 is Danny Myers. Number 7 is DNA. Number 6 is Chess. Top 5. Top 5 champion of the year. A Ward is number 5. Rum Nitty is number 4. Surf is number 3. Easy is number 2. And like I said, congratulations to Geechee Gotti. Now, let me ask you this. Rum Nitty and A Ward, who you think had a better year?
We're not gonna do this, bro. He's not moving from 5. It don't
No,
matter
I'm just
what
asking you, how do
I
you
know.
feel?
I just put my disclaimer out there because I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to throw this little curveball in.
I'm just asking the question, how do you
They
feel?
both had a battle with a year contender. They
Rum with
both have
Geechee,
what?
okay.
They both have 2 to 3, two, maybe at least 2 losses, right?
A Ward, what, Excel? Um, the Rosenberg battle is on.
I know, but that's
And then
that's
what,
one of
Geechee? Some people got that
I
being
don't know if
debated. What's his
that's
two battles
debatable.
then?
That's
What's his two
debatable.
battles? I know
I
Excel
think I
probably
think the
won.
fans were saying Rosenberg Raw got it.
Okay.
So it's Raw and Excel. I think
Okay.
for Nitty it was Hollow and
Serious Jones.
but he won that battle. So officially that's out of there.
Talking on the
And
app.
then what
You talking on the app?
yeah. No, no, I'm talking about the judgment in the tournament. Bro, Nitty moved on. We gotta move on. He won that battle. But so his official losses are Hollow, and then he's had a bad battle with Rex that he won. Forgetting what he did in the rest of the tournament at the series.
Okay. Was you shocked that they didn't bring Serious up far as comeback player of the year or anything like that?
Yes, I was.
Because I felt like he, you know what I'm saying? He should have some percentage on that.
This one, gee, you know me. I said he was my favorite back in the day. It wasn't Lux, it wasn't Moot, it wasn't Rex. My favorite was really Serious Jones because he could really joke, hey, we'll get you out of here, bar you. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's like for him not to be treated the way he is and being this consistent for this long and then stepping it up even more, it's like what you got to do.
You know what I'm saying?
But I just say what I didn't like was I really thought that Easy's impact should have been like mentioned a little bit more. I know it's in the ring, but this is the culture. When you say no studio and all this, now you got to also mention what he doing outside the ring. You can't mention no studio and everything if you can't say top 10, what top 10 did, G.
What?
It was the
That's
spirit.
one of my notes, G. That's one of my notes I got on here. I got Easy top tier got downplayed. There, it's almost like it was swept under the rug. Like, oh yeah, but he the
Yeah,
one. He really made all these guys come out. He the reason why for me how it was going all year. Same way he just started it this year. Got another, but it's, you know what I'm saying, I really believe his impact, you know what I'm saying, was
yeah.
greater. Was
Come
greater.
on, man. Loaded Lux came out and dropped the disc after everybody else was doing top tier remix. The Energy, Civil War, a whole card was created off of it.
You know what I mean? Yeah, yeah. It's like, you
You
know
know
what I
what I'm
mean.
saying? Yeah.
I definitely think they downplayed that. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
And his round 2 versus Rex got him the email to come to try out for Bel Air.
Mm,
Then he had a
okay.
classic with Chess. Then he got a debatable with K Shine. They saying they edging him. The man basically went undefeated, got Bel Air, started a whole music riot. Gee, it's like, what can you do? Got signed over gun title, start talking crazy.
Now, when it comes to this top five, like I say, I don't know how Surf got up there.
Hey man,
Cause all the ones that's up there consistent all year. When it comes to battle rap, hear me out. When it comes to battle rap and moving the culture forward, I'm looking for people like Easy, A Ward, Danny, DNA, Rum. These people battle all year to keep the culture moving forward, not just one quarter. Salute to Sue Surf in them 3 battles, but I just personally feel he shouldn't have been in the top 5.
hey, Jay Black said next year he may have to move it up to 4 battles.
I was gonna talk to
They
you about that too. How many battles do you think these people really should have? When it comes to, once again, we talking about
I
a
think it's
year, a
I
year.
really think it's 4 though because
I
it's
like
like
that.
because it one each quarter.
One each quarter.
You
I
got
like that.
one every 3 months. So when Jay Black said the 4, I said okay. They was like 5. I'm like, come on now, we're not
Yeah.
getting Loaded Lugs, Hollow. Come on, they're not doing that.
I
Their
like
bags
that
are too
four.
big.
That means them
Yeah,
four, you really you had 90 days, that's right, or
yeah.
120, or is it 120? 4, 8, 12,
One,
16, 20. So it's
one,
90.
huh?
I mean, is it 90
Oh,
days or is it 120?
120, 120, 4 times 30.
4 times the 30. So that's plenty of time, you know what I mean, to have a pen together, your performance together.
Let me think of my math right.
You know what I mean? It's 3 months, 369, that's 90. Each quarter. 90 is each quarter. 3 months.
But we got 4 quarters though. That's what we tripped. 3
Yeah.
months, 4 times. So yeah, 120. All right, that's too much smoke. But yeah, I'll make sure we was adding multiplying. Right? But yeah, like you said
No,
though, I
snub.
just want
No,
because I want
snub.
one.
No, snub. 3 months is 90 days. So it's 90 days per battle.
Per battle.
If what they got it
I
going
see
on
what you're
now
saying.
is what they
Yeah,
got going
too.
on now is 120, which is the 4 months.
Right.
4, 8, 12. So that'd
Yeah.
be 120. So it's 90. So they
Right.
got
Right. Right.
3 months, you understand, to get. I like that.
Right.
Now,
So every
that's
90
when it
days.
goes about who you battling and things like that. And I think it'll be more exciting, more interesting. Yeah, you're gonna have the other maybe one, two little battles in between. You know what I mean? But at least we
Mm.
have four. Like we really compare as far as impact, consistency, material. What's the other two? It's two more. But I think we have a better off chance like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So do
Moving
so.
forward.
We have to give kudos to 3, what it was now. Surf qualified for those 3, and in his 3, they were all 3 were impactful on the biggest of stages versus the opponents. Now we see now that was still a small sample size. We may need one more, but as far as this year goes, he got to give it to him. But I still think he should have been 4th. I think Romney should have been 3rd. Don't act like what the tournament didn't do too. It revived things. The 2-on-2 doing the Eminem stuff, even though both teams did it.
Mm.
He's just like, you know what I'm saying? He went through the tournament was like, you know what I'm saying? That was it. And then they gave us one of the best battles of the year in the tournament for the money.
Also, before we get up out of here on this one, another reason why, you know, I believe Dre Dennis should be number 20. Like I said before, I was moving the culture forward. You know what I mean? We got Prestavia from Gates of the Garden.
Mm. So once again, who would you move out?
T-Top. Salute to
Okay.
T-Top, the bell.
So him versus Easy was a good battle. They said it was debatable, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? T-Top also battled Mike P. Him and the Birds, they jumped.
Mm-hmm.
Top got that battle. So he hasn't had a clear loss. Who did he clearly lose to?
What's his other battle? Let's see if I can get it right quick. Because I don't even think I even
I'm
had
trying to think.
Coffee.
Hey.
Coffee, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, lost Coffee. That was a 5 battle.
Mm-hmm.
But they were saying that was debatable. I don't know how the coach got that. I had him losing the Coffee.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
See, when you just named those, Dre Dennis has did none of those 3. Crazy debatable with Easy, the Coffee battle, the big in the Civil War, bringing out Anderson Burris and dropping. And think about what he was doing.
He had a dope battle against QP. He had a dope battle against Danny Myers.
Yeah.
He had a dope battle against Suge.
Mm-hmm. And those battles be Easy, Mike P, and
Coffee.
you know, and Coffee. Think about the performances.
And then, like I said, and then that's on the battles. And then, like I said, you know what I'm saying, brought Prestavia, you know what I mean, to the, you know what I'm saying, the culture. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? He had Shuni on her you know what I'm saying? I believe it was her comeback. I believe, you know what I'm saying? T-Top, salute to the haymakers in this smoke. And
Hey
this
man,
smoke. I done
don't
had
forget,
some. But you know what
he
I'm saying?
got 40 by the West Coast. LI beat him, and then Geechee flew down there and beat him.
He got more battles. I mean, that
I
happens. That
know, but I'm
happens.
saying when it came to the 4th quarter, when we started thinking about placement, he just lost 4 rounds in a row within 2 months, right? Then he lost in the
Battle
tournament,
Shastafa.
and
He
then
helping the coach out too. He battled
he
Shastafa,
lost
and
in the tournament. Then he lost in the
he made
tournament.
it to the playoffs though.
No, I know he made it.
So he made it, got knocked out the first round. That's what I'm saying. This is most
So
stuff he done did to help the
if you
culture,
think, look,
his
do you
impact, and
think
things like that. You know what I'm
if it would have
saying?
helped, if he would have not lost in the first round and not lost to L. the Mayor, he would have been good. Be honest, as a coach, it's a 1 rounder, and we don't really expect you to beat Geechee.
But
But
he
it's
went
only a
through the
1.
season, and was fire enough to make it to the playoffs. Everybody can't win in the playoffs.
That's a fact.
T-Top, you know what I'm saying? He gave us 3 battles, you know what I'm saying? but not a couple of the baseball, but all this stuff I'm
Right
naming
when we
far
was
as
putting our votes in for number 20, he started getting his ass whooped, and they made it easier. T-Top didn't do that because he only had like
T-Top
three,
had a
4
better year than real name Brandon.
Yes.
All right, y'all, we finna get up out of
Real
here,
name
man.
Brandon battled non-professionals in the tournament.
App
These guys are
game.
trying to make it. He got 2 buys too, and then made it the MVP. Don't forget about that. You was just with MVP. You said I do MVP to make a point. Boy, I tell you about Mr. Midwest.
Salute to Jay Black and the whole panel of champion of the year. You know what I mean? For another, you
I'm
know what I'm
getting drunk.
saying? Dope event. You know what I mean? They also, you know what I mean, extended the champion of the year and gave out some other awards. I can't think of them offhand, but
Performance
I
of the
do know
year,
battle body of the year was Sig versus
real
Real Sig, what he did to Danny. You had Surface
Blue Turf.
performers of the year. Talk to me, Snub. What was the other
I
ones?
think that was the round. I think that was what round 2 versus Twerk for his
Most
performance.
improved battle of the year was Jack Boy Maine.
Shout out Jack.
Um, and there was another award. I thought it was one more, but salute to them all. The Crucible. The Crucible. Salute to
Shout out
Kids Slade for the 10K. A lot of people saying,
Cowboy.
and I think in the chat, you know what I mean, they were saying like it's supposed to have been a battle for the 10K. So, you know what I'm saying?
What?
With Jay Black saying that, you know what I'm saying, that he was authorized to give it to Kid Slade. So be on the lookout for, I guess, further details on if that's supposed to go down. But J2 was saying him and Kid Slade supposed to battle, and whoever won supposed to got the 10K.
I let us Midnight Madness.
You know what I
Money on the
mean?
floor. They got.
So
I could settle it.
um yeah, so salute to them. Like I said, salute to the whole champion panel. Just make sure I got no more notes on here when it comes to this. Man, everybody, you know what I mean. Make sure you know just work this year. Just work.
Only thing I got just for suggestion of advice, just a suggestion. Maybe champions should do a quarterly review so they can't forget by the end of the year. These guys get together on certain episodes and do a quarterly review. And remember what you said in the first quarter when you trying to do this at the end of the year. Remember what you said each quarter. I don't want you trying to downplay things because it's been so long ago.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Every 3 months, sit down with half of the team and do a yearly, a quarterly review.
All right. Yep. And we gonna see though, but you know what I'm saying. So salute to them. You know what I'm saying. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, share. You know what I mean. It's your boy 2eiies, man. Gang.